राधे जय जय माधव दैते।
राधे जय जय माधव दैते।
दामोदर राती वर्धन भेसे हरिनिश कुट वृंदा विपिने से। राधे जय जय माधव दैते। वृषभानुदधि नवशशि लेखे ललिता सखी गण रमित विशाखे। करुणां गुरुमयी करुणा भरीते सनक सनातन वर्णित चरिते। राधे जय जय माधव दैते। गोकुल तारुणी मंडल महिते। राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे। श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय। शीला प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे।
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन भज जना रंजना। यशोदनंदन भज जन रंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Vishnupada Paramhamsa Parivrajakaacharya Ashtotter Sri Śrīmad His Divine Grace Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Granthara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. So welcome you all to today's Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam class. We are reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 2nd, Chapter 7, Scheduled Incarnations. And we are reading the verse number 26. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet Nashta Prayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah Namah Pankajanabhaya Namah Pankajamaline Namah Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye. Hare Krishna, we are reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 2nd, 7th chapter, Scheduled Incarnations, 26th verse. Bhume Shuraitara Vimardithaya Klesha Vyayaya Kalaya Shitakrishna Keshaha Jataha Karishyati Jana Anupalakshya Margaha Karmani Cha Atma Mahima Upanibandhani Bandhanani. Bhume Sure Taravaruta Vimarditaya. Bhume Sure Taravaruta Vimarditaya. Klesha Vyaya Kalaya Shita Krishna Kesha. Klesha Vyayaya Kalaya Sita Krishna Kesha. Jataha Karishyati Jananupalakshya Margaha. Karmani Chatma Mahimo Pabandhanani. Bhume Suretara Varuta Vimarditaya. Klesha Vyayaya Kalaya Shita Krishna Keshaha. Jataha Karishyati Jananupalakshya Margaha. Karmani Chatma Mahimopani Bandhanani. Bhume Suretara Varuta Vimarditaya. Klesha Vyayaya Kalaya Shita Krishna Keshaha. Jataha Karishyati Jananupalakshya Margaha. Karmani Chatva Mahimano Pani Bandhanani. Klesha Vyayaya Kalaya Shita Krishna Keshaha. Jataha Karishyati Jananupalakshya Margaha. Karmani Chatma Mahimopani Bandhanani. Klesha Vyayaya Kalaya Shita Krishna Keshaha. Jatah karishyati jananupalakshya margah. Karmani chatma mahimopanibandhanani. Bhume suretara vimarditaya. Klesha vyayaya kalaya sita Krishna keshaha. Jatah karishyati jananupalakshya margah. Karmani chatma mahimopanibandhanani. Bhume suretara vimarditaya. Klesha vyayaya kalaya sita Krishna keshaha. Jata karishyati jananupalakshya margah. Karmani chatma mahimopanibandhanani. Matajis. Me suretara vimarditaya. Vyayaya kalaya sita Krishna keshaha. Jatah karishyati jananupalakshya margah. Karmani chatma mahimopanibandhanani. What meaning? Bhume, of the entire world. Suraitara, other than godly persons. Varuta, soldiers. Vimardithaya, distressed by the burden. Klesha, miseries. Vyayaya, for the matter of diminishing. Kalaya, along with his plenary expansion. Sita Krishna, not only beautiful, but also black. Keshaha, with such hairs. Jataha, having appeared. Karishyati, would act. Jana, people in general. Anupalakshya, rarely to be seen. Margaha, path. Karmani, activities. Cha, also. Atma Mahima, glories of the Lord Himself. Upanibandhanani, in relation to. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When the world is overburdened by the fighting strength of the kings who have no faith in God, the Lord, just to diminish the distress of the world, descends with His plenary portion. The Lord comes in His original form with beautiful black hair, and just to expand His transcendental glories, He acts extraordinarily. No one can properly estimate how great He is. Purport. This verse is especially describing the appearance of Lord Krishna and His immediate expansion, Lord Baladeva. Lord Krishna and Lord Baladeva are one supreme personality of Godhead. The Lord is omnipotent and He expands Himself in innumerable forms and energies, and whole unit is known as one supreme Brahman. Such extensions of the Lord are divided into two divisions, namely personal and differential. The personal expansions are called Vishnu Tattvas, and the differential expansions are called Jiva Tattvas. And in such expansional activity, the Lord Baladeva is the first personal expansion of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the Vishnu Purana as well in the Mahabharata, both Krishna and Baladeva are mentioned as having beautiful black hair. even in their advanced age. The Lord is called Anupalaksha Margaha, or in still more technical Vedic terms, Avan Manasa Gochara. One who is never to be seen or realized by the limited sense perception of the people in general. In the Bhagavad Gita 7.25, it is said by the Lord, Naham Prakasha Sarvasya Yogo Maya Samavrata. In other words, he reserves the right of not being exposed to anyone and everyone. Only the bona fide devotees can know him by his specific symptoms. And out of many such symptoms, one symptom is mentioned here in this verse, that the Lord is Sita Krishna Keshaha, or one who is observed always with beautiful black hair. Both Lord Krishna and Lord Baladeva have such hair on their heads. And thus, even in advanced age, they appear like young boys 16 years old. That is a particular symptom of the personality of Godhead. In the Brahma Samhita, it is stated that although he is the oldest personality among all living entities, he always looks like a new, youthful boy. That is the characteristics of a spiritual body. The material body is symptomized by the birth, death, old age, and diseases. But the spiritual body is conspicuous by the absence of those symptoms. The living entities who reside in the Vaikuntha Lokas in eternal life and bliss have the same type of spiritual body without being affected by any signs of old age. It is described in the Bhagavatam Canto 6 that the party of Vishnu Dutas who came to deliver Ajamila from the clutches of the party of Yamaraja appeared like a youthful boys, corroborating the descriptions in this verse. It is ascertained thus that the spiritual bodies in the Vaikuntha Lokas, either of the Lord or of the other inhabitants, are completely distinct from the material bodies of this world. Therefore, when the Lord descends from that world to this world, he descends in his spiritual body of Atma Maya, or internal potency, without any touch of Bahiranga Maya, or external material energy. The allegation that the impersonal Brahman appears in this material world by accepting a material body is quite absurd. Therefore, the Lord, when he comes here, has not a material body but a spiritual body. The impersonal Brahmajyoti is only a glaring effulgence of the body of the Lord, and there is no difference in quality between the body of the Lord and the impersonal ray of the Lord called Brahmajyoti. Now the question is, why the Lord, who is omnipotent, come here to diminish the burden created upon the world by unscrupulous kingly order? Certainly, the Lord does not need to come here personally for such purposes. He actually descends to exhibit his transcendental activities in order to encourage his pure devotees who want to enjoy life by chanting the glories of the Lord. In the Bhagavad Gita 9.13-14, it is stated that the Mahatmas, great devotees of the Lord, take pleasure in chanting of the activities of the Lord. All Vedic literatures are meant for turning one's attention towards the Lord and his transcendental activities. Thus, the activities of the Lord in his dealings with worldly people create a subject matter for discussion by his pure devotees. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Nama Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Sha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shri Varsabhanavi Devi Dayitaya कृपाद्यये कृष्णसम्बन्धवैज्ञानदायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्ज्वलप्रेमाद्यय श्रीरूपानुगा भक्तिदा श्रीगौरकरुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुगा विरुद्धा अपसिद्धान्त द्वान्तहारिणे नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षाद्वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रम्बारसाम्बोधे पादाम्बुजायते नमः नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगावरायते गौराविर्भाभूमे स्वं निर्देशन सज्जनप्रिय वैष्णवं सार्वभौमो श्रीजगन्नाथायते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यस्य कृपासिन्धुभैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिसे नमः पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते जयतां सुरतो पंगुर्मम मंद मतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्बुजो राधा मदन मोहनो दिव्याद्वृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमाद श्रीमद्रत्नागार सिंहासनस्थो श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रेष्टालिभिः सेव्यमानस्मरामि श्रीमद्रासरसारम्भे वंशीवटतटस्थिता कर्षन्वेणुस्विनेर्गोपी गोपीनादाय श्रीयस्तुना तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. I would like to take blessings from all the Vaishnavas assembled here so that we can discuss about this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki Jai, Jai Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki Jai, Shri Jagannath Baladeva Subhadra Sudarshan ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. भूमे सुरतर वरुता विमर्दिताय क्लेश व्ययाय कलय शित कृष्ण केशः जातः करिष्यति जनानुपलक्ष्य मार्ग कर्माणि चात्मा महिमो पनिबंधनानि. So this chapter discusses about the scheduled incarnations which Brahma is explaining to Narad Muni. So from this shloka, the next 10 shlokas are about Krishna only. From this 26th shloka till 35th shloka, all the shlokas are explained only about Krishna. Okay, Krishna and Balaram. So even we can clearly understand how much even Brahma also stressing about the importance of like speaking about Krishna. Even though here we see in like Lord Narsinghdeva is being addressed like in 2-3 shlokas he is being glorified. And Lord Rama 1-2 shlokas, and like that all other incarnations like 1-2 shlokas. But here when it comes to Krishna, here Brahma is glorifying Krishna in how many verses? Next 10 verses. So how much the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Lord Brahma, so everyone is stressing about the importance of speaking about Krishna, glorifying Krishna, particularly Krishna. Sometimes outside people they say that this ISKCON people they only speak about Krishna. They are too much brainwashed or too much what you say. These ISKCON people are bewildered. They don't have any knowledge. That's why they only speak about Krishna. But actually, whole Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is speaking about Krishna. Lord Brahma is stressing about Krishna. All the Vedic scriptures are speaking about Krishna. So what's wrong in speaking about Krishna? So here the glorification is, it goes till 35th verse about Krishna and Balaram. And here even the appearance of Krishna is mentioned in this verse. Sita Krishna Keshaha means he has blackish, he has very beautiful blackish hair. And one more thing it's mentioned, Bhume Suretara Varuta Vimarditaya. Suretara, Sura means demigod. Sura Itara means the people, like the opposite army of demigods, the opposing elements of demigods. That means demonic people, demons. Bhume Suratara Varuta Vimardithaya. Varutha Vimardithaya. That means when the world is overburdened by the fighting strength of the kings who have no faith in God. So when lot of demons, when they appear in this world, when they take birth, so the earth becomes overburdened. So is it because of the weight of those demons? Demons are a lot heavy than. Is it because demons are heavy? That's why the earth is becoming overburdened. Is it because of that? If you see the Himalayas weight, Himalayas they are more heavier than the demons. So the Bhudevi, she is not feeling burdened by Himalayas, but she is feeling burdened by these demonic people. So is it because the demons are like more heavier in weight, just like me? Is it like that? Huh? It's because of their demonic. Means what is that weight here? It's that unbearable weight. Huh? Godlessness. Because of their godlessness, okay? Because they don't have faith in God. Okay. It is not physical pain, it is mental burden. Prabhuji? Constantly she is tolerating all their sinful activities. So, yes. That's why she is burdened, okay. Maybe we are going too much deep, okay. So basically they are performing sinful activities. So that is, the earth is being burdened by not weight of their body, but weight of their sins. Okay? Because they commit lot of sins, because of the weight of that sins, the earth is being burdened. And Krishna appears, here it is mentioned that Krishna appears with his beautiful blackish hair and to destroy all these demonic forces who are causing burden to this material world. So that's why it is mentioned. And it's not just because, it's not only just because if a person has a beautiful blackish hair, that doesn't mean that he become God. Sita Krishna Kesha Jata Karishati Jananupalaksha Margaha Karmani Chatma Mahimo Panibandhanani. Means he not only has beautiful blackish hair, but his activities are extraordinary. Okay, he performs extraordinary activities which no one has seen, no one has even thought about. So that's why he is Supreme Lord Krishna. And it is mentioned here that Klesha Vyayaya Khalaya. So this Khalaya means here Balaram, okay? So his immediate plenary expansion. So when Krishna comes along with Balaram also. Krishna and Balaram, they together appear, and they appear, and for them, why hair is especially mentioned is here, because means to destroy this burden, to destroy these demonic forces, Krishna doesn't need to personally appear. Even his hair is sufficient enough. Even his beautiful blackish hair is sufficient enough to destroy all these demonic forces. Krishna doesn't need to personally appear in this material world. So still why Krishna appears? We hear these shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. What is that shloka? 4th chapter. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam shrajamyaham. That means when the world is with what is the exact translation? Decline in religious practices and too much. I appear millennium after millennium. Means if there is too much of demonic forces, if there is too much of sinful people are occupying, so at that time Krishna appears, Lord himself appears. And next comes Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinachaya cha Duskrutam. So Krishna not only appears for destroying these people, but also he appears for saving the Paritranaya Sadhunam. So Krishna is more appealing, or he is more interested in protecting his devotees rather than destroying the demons. He appears just to have a wonderful dealings with his devotees. So that's why Krishna appears. And also he performs wonderful activities so that later on his devotees can discuss about those activities, and they can experience transcendental ecstasy. Matchitta madgata prana bodhayantah parasparam katayantasya mam nityam tushyanticha ramanticha. So that devotees can relish Krishna's pastime. So that's why Krishna comes to this mortal world to and performs his pastimes, so that his devotees can glorify him. And Krishna, how he appears? Krishna doesn't appear Krishna comes in his own spiritual body. Okay? Atmamaya. Ajopisan avyayatma bhutanam ishwarapisan prakritim swam avishtaya sambhavami atmamaya. Sambhavami atmamaya means he appears in his own spiritual body. Aja means he doesn't have birth. Ajopisan avyayatma. Avyayatma means his body doesn't get destroyed. Just like our body is different from the soul. We are different from the soul. When the body gets destroyed, the soul doesn't get destroyed. But here in Krishna's case, it is not like that. Okay? There is no difference between Krishna's body and like Krishna himself. He is same only. Absolute. He comes in his own spiritual body, and his body is not destroyable. Avyayatma, Bhutanam Ishwarapishan, and he is a leader of all the living entities, and Prakritim Swam Adhishtaya Sambhavami Atmamaya. This Sambhavami here doesn't mean that he is born. Sambhavami here means appear or manifest. So he means he is always present. He is unborn, means he doesn't take birth. That means he is always there. So he manifests his lila and unmanifests his lila. That means still he is doing his pastimes in Vrindavan or wherever he has appeared. Still till now, till today, he is performing his pastimes. But just we are not able to see those leelas. And so here it is mentioned about even his beauty also, about his beautiful blackish hair. Sita Krishna Keshaha. So this it is mentioned why? Because Krishna, even though like his age was increasing, but he is not aging. Okay? His age was increasing. He is getting an his age is advancing. But the material influence, he has the body is not being influenced by the material world. Just like right now we all have hair. Maybe brahmachari we all shaved, that's why hair is not there. But generally if you see that a 16-year-old boy, he has like beautiful hair, all those things. But when he reaches 60, when he is 16, he cannot count his hair. But when he reaches 60, he can count his hair, how many hairs he has. That means he has very little bit amount of hair is remaining. So he can easily count how much hair is present in his body, like that. But Krishna is not like that. Even though he's he became like great grandfather. That means his great grandsons were there. Still he was looking like a 16-year-old boy. Suppose this anyone like here 16-year age? 16 year, like 10 years. Suppose if we say that this person's, what is your name? Srimad. Srimad. Suppose his age, he's like, if you tell that he's a brother of some old man. Suppose if there is some old devotee, suppose that Prabhuji behind. Suppose these both are brothers. If you say that, will anyone does it look like? Sorry, Prabhuji. So will it make sense? Suppose this boy is there, the Prabhuji is there. Suppose if we say that both are brothers, or both are twin brothers, something like that, will it make any sense? We cannot. It is. It feels that the person who is speaking, he is pagal. He became mad. But actually, it is like that. Whoever took birth along with Krishna, they all aged. They all became old. But Krishna, he is still even 90 when he was 90 years when he was on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, when he was about to disappear from this world, still he was looking like a 16-year-old boy. So that is even though he is the oldest of all personalities, Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham. He is a Purana Purusham. He is the oldest of all the living entities, but still he is Navayavvanamcha. His body is like fresh youthful body. It's like we worship such a supreme personality of God whose age is only 16 years old. We worship only such type of the Lord whose age is always 16 years old. It's always beautiful. So we worship such a glorious Lord. And not only about his beautiful appearance, and he does extraordinary activities. Just like it is mentioned in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, first canto, 20th verse, first canto, first chapter. Kritavan kila karmani saharamena keshava atimartyani bhagavan guda kapata manusha. Guda kapata manusha. Means it says that Sukadeva Goswami, he is telling that he disguised himself as a human being, but he is Atimartyani Bhagavan. Atimartyani means his activities are extraordinary. Atimartyani means superhuman activities. Whatever the activities he has performed in his whole life, they are all superhuman, extraordinary. If you see Krishna's activities from childhood, suppose when he took birth, just by his desire, he was able to open all the gates. In the jail, he was able to open all the gates. Suppose if a person is admitted in the hospital, till the time he doesn't pay the money, he is not allowed to come out of the hospital. But here Krishna, just by his desire, he was able to open the gates, and all the people, these gatekeepers, they all fainted. They say that it was having 7 gates. All the 7 gates got opened, and Krishna was being transferred. Not only that, when he was a small boy, like 12 days old, at the time Putana came, and he was a boy who was drinking milk and who cannot even open his eyes properly. Suppose if a boy whose age is like just 12 days and who cannot open his eyes, and his hair was stuck, his hand was stuck in the hair. Krishna was doing such pastimes that sometimes his hand gets stuck in the hair, he cannot even remove his hand. But still, he was able to kill Putana, whose body was 12 kilometers wide from here to Nampally station. That much huge body, Putana, and he was able to kill very easily. The boy who is just drinking milk. So that is So that is Krishna's activities, extraordinary activities. Atimartyani, superhuman activities. For us, even to eat, suppose someone likes like tomato chutney, but it is very hot. It is very, like, it is just cooked and offered and immediately brought in front of us. If it is very hot, for it is very difficult to eat it. But Krishna, he swallowed whole forest fire. For us even to eat that hot thing, it is very difficult, but Krishna was able to swallow the not ordinary fire, but forest fire. We saw that recently forest fire, it has destroyed whole city, that Los Angeles, California. Whole city got destroyed. It is so powerful, forest fire. But Krishna was able to swallow that whole forest fire. So that is greatness of Krishna. Suppose if there is, if we are supposed to enter into some water, and if there is some small little bit snake is there in that water, we feel very fearful. Even though that snake is not venomous, and it is very small snake, still for us, if we are given opportunity to enter into that swimming pool, if there is some snake, we become very fearful. But Krishna entered into that Yamuna water, where that Kalakuta, which that deadly Kaliya snake was present. It was having thousands of hoods, and that vapors of that vapors which are coming from that Yamuna river, it was even just, if the bird is passing by, even the bird is being fainted. We can understand how much deadly poison was it. And Krishna entered. He not only entered, actually he climbed that Kadambati. From Kadambati he jumped into the river. You know, when he jumped into the, he fastened his belt, he clapped his hands and he jumped into that river. When he jumped into that river, that impact it created, you know, when he jumped, that pressure, that waves it got created, the waves, they went like 100 yards ahead. 1 yard is like 0.9 meter, like that. So that water splashed with so much speed and like 90 meters ahead. So that is the strength of Krishna. Even though he appears like a normal human being, but his strength is extraordinary. So Krishna's form is like that. Krishna performs all extraordinary activities, and Krishna has got this wonderful spiritual body. Even his servants have spiritual body, then what to speak of Krishna? Prabhupada is explaining the purpose that these Vishnu Dutas who came to protect Ajamila, even they have the spiritual body. What to speak of his master? If the servants are having this wonderful spiritual body, then what to speak of the master? How much beautiful body he must be having. And not only that, he can even though he has the most beautiful body, but still he has a potency to cover it also. So here we are able to take darshan of Radha Madhav. So the devotees, when Krishna gives that potency or that vision, only they can see Krishna's beauty. Others cannot see. So Krishna has a potency. Krishna has most beautiful body, and Krishna even has a potency to unmanifest or not to reveal. This verse is there na, from that Kunti Maharani. Maya javani kachannam ajnana adokshajam avyayam nala shakshe mooda drisha nato natya daroyata. Maya javani kachanna means he appears, he covers himself with this Maya, with his illusory energy of Maya, so that the ordinary living entities can never understand him. There are so many people, while Krishna was performing pastimes in the earth, there are so many people who took association of Krishna but could never understand Krishna. While Krishna was speaking Bhagavad Gita, and there are some people who are donkeys who never understood he is Supreme Lord. Who never understood. Even while Krishna was dictating Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, still there are some people who are Muda, who could never understand that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Why? Because Because Krishna will reveal only himself to his devotees. Krishna's form is Anandamaya, means full of blissfulness. When one takes darshan of Krishna, he feels ecstasy, he feels lot of happiness when he takes darshan of Krishna. So sweet, Anandamaya, Gnanamaya. When one takes darshan of Krishna, his ignorance gets destroyed. But still there are people who are moodas like Duryodhana, Shishupal, what is that? Jarasandha, like what? Dantavakra. There are so many people like that, so many moodas. Like they were, even though they were able to take darshan of Krishna, but they could never understand that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Naham prakasha sarvasya yogomaya samavrata. So it is mentioned in 10th canto that this Brahman Patni or some gopis, they are telling that to obtain, to get love for Krishna, to develop love for Krishna, it is not possible by, it is not just by associating with him. We cannot develop love for Krishna. Rather, we can develop love for Krishna by hearing about him, by taking darshan of his deity, by smaranam, by hearing, by remembering about him, and by kirtanam. Okay, by these processes, by shravanam, kirtanam, smaranam, padasevanam, these devotional processes, we may develop love for Krishna, but not just by merely some by associating or taking, by getting little bit of association. Like so many people got association of Krishna when Krishna was performing his Leela, but most of them could not understand. Prabhupada mentioned in his purport that more than 96-97% of the people could not understand that Krishna is the Supreme Lord when he was performing his Leela. So like that. Just like if you see say snake, when we see snake, actually we are not seeing the snake. We are seeing the kechur, what we call that, outer covering of the snake. Okay? Outer covering. We are not seeing the snake. We are seeing the outer covering of the snake. And the snake can remove its outer covering. Snake can keep or can remove. So it is its own will. So Krishna will reveal himself to those fortunate souls who performs bhakti. Bhaktyamam abhijanati. Who perform sincere devotional service. To those Krishna will reveal himself. To other people, Krishna will remain as a question. Jananupalaksha. Krishna always remain like a question mark to all those people. So like that. Okay, 8:55. So like that. Once what happened is that when Radha Govind Swami Maharaj, he was going, he was supposed to go to, he went to some village where he was supposed to give some katha, and his katha is like somewhere in the evening or night. So in the afternoon there was some river, so he went in Gamcha. And he went for taking bath. So the people there, they never saw Maharaj. They only heard about him. So they were asking him only, where is this person? So they went to him only, and they were asking, so you know this Maharaj who is coming, who is giving discourse on Bhagavatam today evening. But actually that Maharaj is standing in front of him only. But because that Maharaj was not wearing that saffron robes, or he was in this gamcha going for bath, so they could not understand him. So like that, this is one of the example. So it's not so easy to understand Krishna. Even Parshuram appeared to destroy the burden. He destroyed so many demonic people or demonic kings who became burden to this world. A lot of Kshatriyas he has destroyed. But still there is a lot of difference between Krishna and Parshuram. Krishna, not only he destroyed so many demonic kings, but he also performed so many wonderful activities. So that's why Krishna's incarnation or Krishna's appearance, Krishna's activities are always unique. We cannot, and he is the origin of all the incarnations. He is the origin of all the incarnation. He always remain super excellent, or the fountainhead of all the incarnations. He is the source of all the incarnations. So that's why here Brahma, he explained about Krishna in 10 verses. Because his glories are unlimited, at least he has to mention in 10 verses. Okay? Okay, thank you very much. Okay. If there are any questions, comments, we can discuss. Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. So sweetly, you glorify Krishna's pastimes. I have two questions, Prabhuji. One is, Bhumi Devi felt overburdened, overloaded with the demons. You said because of their sin. I want to understand how sin is measured to feel overloaded.
It is said that Bhudevi, she can tolerate any type of sin, but even if a person speaks lie, even if you speak one lie, she becomes very much disturbed by just speaking one lie. Even speaking lie is also sin. Imagine in Kali Yuga how much Bhudevi is suffering. Every day people are speaking, just like we chant 16 rounds, at least they speak 16 lies every day, like that. So she's actually tormented by all the demonic people. Actually, all are demons only. In Kali Yuga, only demons appear. Only demons take birth. Only demons take birth. So that's why we all commit sins. We all commit sins. Just like in the South India, eating meat is normal. Normal thing. They kill and eat. It's normal thing for them. Daily activity. But it is very abominable activity. Like that.
And the second question is, Prabhuji, you said even though those who are in association of the Lord, they could not understand Krishna.
Not all, and give few examples, means not by just mere association.
But we are in the association of devotees, and we are supposed to know, understand.
That's why it is better to take association of devotees rather directly Krishna, so that we can understand, so that we can hear about Krishna, chant about Krishna, and like that. Smile. Means even if we get the chance to take association of Krishna, we cannot understand Krishna. So it's better to take association of Guru and the devotees who know about Krishna. Means who can, if we hear about them, we can understand about Krishna. We may have the chance to understand Krishna rather to take direct association of Krishna, like that.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Very nice class you gave. Thank you very much. Generally, for tolerance, we quote Bhumi Devi, Bhumata for tolerance. So she has so much tolerance, so she can tolerate these demons also. And why should she go and complain to the Supreme Lord that I am overburdened by these demoniac people?
Means she tolerates like for whole 1 millennium she tolerates. She goes at the end only. At the end of every millennium, Krishna appears. He doesn't appear like. So means if it becomes like too much extent, like unbearable limit. Everyone has their own limit. Means like when suppose some demons appear like Kamsa. So when they Hiranyakashipu, but when they appear, they create lot of havoc. They kill lot of Vaishnavas. They do so many things which Bhudevi cannot tolerate. So at that time she goes prays like that. It's my understanding. Okay.
maybe Lord is inspiring Bhudevi. Come and make complaints to me so that I can appear.
Yes, something like that. You ask something.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you very much for nice class. So I have a small doubt that you said that Krishna, when he appeared in jail, so he opened 7 doors. So is there any specific reason only 7, like Tirupati Balaji also 7 hills? So like that, any specific reason?
I
is there?
heard class like that. 7 gates were there. 7 gates were opened like that. It's not like some acharyas they quote that Krishna appeared in the jail so that he can take all the living entities to come out of this jail of material world like that. Krishna appeared in this jail so that we are bound in this material world which is like jail, and so he has broken this all the. Just we heard 2 days before that Prabhupada class. Krishna is like an axe which cuts all the material bondage. So like that Krishna, when he appeared, he broken all the gates and all the bondage so that he can deliver all the people from this out material world. And I don't know about that number of gates. So you can read Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Okay, thank you very much. Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai, Grantaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Antakoti Vaishnavanda ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.
His Grace Sarva Ram Prabhu ki.
Antakoti Vaishnavanda ki jai.